Question, eh?
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to be a billionaire without having killed at least one person?
Okay, sure. So, because people are saying she's lying. And other people are saying, we're not on a and Nota just came out with a statement saying, guys, my victim.
But I find such things to be sad, hey? Because if it's true and people
Brush it off.
And brush it off, it's fucked up. Because that means he's getting away with it and she's being demonized for it. But if she's lying,
the same breath, then
the
if
same
she's
thing
lying,
is also happening to Nota. He's being demonized.
On the contrary,
for it,
now it's
and
that thing.
Being,
taken care of, like to be like, oh my
Sure.
God, so sorry. How can he be such a devil? If Chris Brown gets to see this shit, I'll be your wingman.
How?
Akasema fete kafela ntwana otoka somebody order otabale dalien. And I'm offering Anton.
Your premium services.
They're offering Anton.
That are as similar to his as possible.
You give me.
Pastor Hambi.
Hey, angazi ntwana yazi.
One touch phone ka pastor. Amarina yini. Halina alibona bathu. Lena le show. Because how are you doing
how are you doing that?
Do you know that TikTok where those girls were on vacation and they randomly just were playing and they decided to take pregnancy test after hooking up with random guys the day before, and both of them came out positive.
They
They don't know who the dads are. They don't know them. They have no way of finding each other. They just fucked. Yeah, they slept on. They were on holiday at a club. Fuck these guys jokingly. 2-3 days after that, it's time to go back home. They're on TikTok. Boom, they both pregnant.
They will never see.
They have no
niggas.
picture of those guys. They don't know what they do. They don't remember them. Rotates.
When I'm a total tourist one chiva.
Of course.
But lapo.
But if it's on TikTok, they can't do it. If it's on TikTok, they can't do it. I want to ask a question. The show has started, by the way.
No.
No,
We haven't done an
Has the
intro.
show started? Like,
No.
if this question needs a show, then you must.
No,
Let's start,
remember,
let's open.
I'm trying to...
it's fine. It's just Dalili.
No, we didn't do an intro.
No, but I'm trying to do it like organically.
What's an organic intro?
Not like the formal start the show and then start the
It's
thing.
never
Say
formal.
Dalili when you're announcing those girls were pregnant.
Why don't you
That's
finish
a
that
true
sentence in
story,
Zulu?
man.
Yeah?
Why don't you finish that sentence in Zulu? Kicale ing.
Zulu.
Like I can't fill it a sentence out.
I can't remember what Zulu.
Mara wasa fill it a
I
Zulu.
can't remember the sentence. I can't fill it.
No, wait, fill it a Zulu.
Zulu.
Fill it a Zulu.
Yeah, but it's a kitchen already. So it's all okay.
Aksay
The
khupo.
marriage
Ali
will get
Daxel.
married.
Thenga kashekazi ngoba kuship.
That's the only Zulu phrase we tell.
I guess.
I'll not come back.
Lentuza.
And my sister told him, remember a couple of phrases. Well, she was teaching you.
No, it was Kagiso though.
What are the phrases my sister taught you?
Are ore unsamo yakasebhunu.
Kilentuza, Lokunja.
Lokunja. That's the reason why he's been saying Lokunja for a very
My
long
sister
time.
too.
I'm like, where the fuck did you learn this term from? Because we've been saying Lentuza and all of a sudden Lokunja. Where's Sagala? When's Sagala?
Katelela, Chief.
No, I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to be a billionaire without having killed at least one person?
Okay, sure. Pega so sanibonani. Karen umthetho lo nyambo somuhle yanko from the Kero team taking to the city. U-Ochilo na,
Karen.
u-LSG.
You must answer this question.
Ngale
Wenda.
kwe camera, with the Dark Knight, UKG, Mr. Tiki Tiki.
Uput went down.
Na main. Who Mr. Tiki Tiki na main, you know. Coming back to your question, VVIP we has comment, share, like, subscribe.
How probably about the VIP?
Tabang.
Okay.
What are we without them?
What are we?
Silent tabang yeah, vele ababhode abafa abantu anyeke awufiki lapho akekho, and I'm saying it in my
Do you say
chest.
billionaire or millionaire?
Billionaire.
Mfana, I mean, I don't think
A million
I
into it.
don't think khona umuntu, and I'm sorry, I don't think so. That means it shows it's my personal
Babuwa wena
opinion.
Patrice le Ramaphosa.
Don't attach names.
Hey,
You see now, she's not gonna say.
I'm not gonna say.
No,
it because
come on, Karen. You
because what did
cannot
she
say
Nah,
it
no,
anymore.
after that,
I heard how she started, and I could tell that she was about to say a very
She was
good
about
point.
to cook.
Exactly. Kagiso.
But
Let's have
Kagiso now
noodles.
is talking about Patrice and...
For me, ne, my answer, ne, if not directly, then indirectly. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That
But
at
either
least
way, you will
one.
have-
You still have a hand in it. Either way, you still have a hand in it.
You could have ordered that hit and
Still
said,
have a hand in
listen,
it.
that person out.
Still have a hand in it.
So you think it's not possible being a billionaire without having?
Unless you inherited it, yes.
Okay.
But if you build
Unless
your
you,
success,
you
there's
Melinda,
no way.
what's the wife? Yeah. Jeff
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos. Yeah.
Oh, like you.
Oh, I see Melinda. Melinda
I
got Trump.
have no idea.
No, like I think I also believe, Hore,
There's no way.
there's no way, especially in this day and age, that people build something from zero to hero without, putting a body to it.
Pela, you must understand.
Or
Gore,
doing something illegal. So I normally say something illegal, but your question was more on like without killing somebody. But I always link it with you doing something illegal to get to the top. Like I think it's just a given to say, yeah, you have to do something bad in order to get something good. And it's just an unfortunate.
The traumatizer Karen, but it's a billionaire. So, Kupa,
what's that like, man?
I can't keep pause. I not pause.
oh, Karen ke pause herself. No one does about to spill the team.
I'm done.
Then orchestrated the hits.
Karen is another employee in Tuana.
Hey, Karen, me look katamakama ndona. We are a big shot.
Yeah, so VVIPs Shelen, do you think Puti I mean as ngathi sekubanzima nje ngathi ngizotenda resignation. Anyway, yeah, and stuff. Sibuyile and sizokhuluma ngama trending topics, anything that is really hot right now in South Africa or internationally because Shaya 2 it's a two-part system. Sidlala phananga. Watch your girls. So with that being said, I think before we go anywhere, I just really want to make a young announcement. So if you're watching this right now, please pause the video and go vote for my friend, Kuhle Adams. She's nominated for Best TV Presenter at the SAFTAs. It's really, 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 really dope because Kuhle and I have had the same come-up journey and we've been auditioning for the same things basically all our lives. And then everything that's happening to me right now is how she came up. So the journey is very similar. So yeah, just make sure that we vote for her. She really needs to bring it home. She deserves it. And yeah, let's also not forget every Saturdays, 6:30, need to watch Tropical Island of Treasures. And Patella's doing that. That's really dope. You know what I'm saying? Stand a chance to win a young Suzuki. It's not paid. It's just my girls. So shout out to them.
Suzuki?
Yeah, Suzuki Jimny.
Oh, shit.
You get a chance to win that. So,
Just Bom Sheba.
yeah, there's like an entry thing. You're gonna see, just buy a Tropica. Everything's on the Tropica,
Okay.
but on the extra show. But yeah, you can actually win the Suzuki Jimny. That's really dope.
But it's Sereto not gin and juice, ne? Tropically, gin.
That's actually really dope, right?
Enough flop.
And also a very big and dope shout out to like Twitter specifically, man. And I know Twitter is like something else, but I think I'm one person in the entire world who can actually say Twitter has been the kindest platform to me for over 7 years. That's where I get majority of my most positive anything, no pun intended. I'm not talking about positive test. Anyway, yeah, sure. Shout out to Twitter, man. I think that's where I always get a positive response in terms of everything that I do, especially as far as my talent. It's always been there, and the past, I think 2-3 weeks of my life have been amazing, and things have radically changed because of Twitter. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, because I'm just rambling and babbling along, I decided to take a shot and enter for like the YFM be the next, or switch be the next actually. So it's the third season of it, and I decided to do it the third time because the third time is a charm. And crazy because today, literally today, like it's 4:00, that means I just finished my show on YFM at 3. I want to get booked in, please. Imagine running from YFM to come in GSL. It's the news in your talk. Imagine that, I just want to say shout out to everybody. By the end of this week, the real work starts, which is like campaigning. because YFM is throwing it out to the public again to vote, and whoever is the best and strongest viewers choice is the one that gets to join YFM. So we can only do so much without your love and your support, and so much. And so far, I really do see you guys. And if it wasn't for these 3 bullies, I wouldn't have auditioned. They've been pushing me to audition for stuff, and I just honestly just decide to audition for things that I know they're going to tell me to, especially someone who's sitting here. Yeah, you know, and so shout out to you guys for being there for me. Shout out to you guys for pushing me. And all I'm going to say is, Tapelo dilendile and dilomo GSL. Let's
go.
Because really topic conversation.
Yes, go.
Sizoba manzi nte.
Simanzi very clear. Onenkinga kanjalo kanje. So anyway, icho phezu kwetshona leyo phezu kweleyo. Siyayiqeda kukhona indaba ezishisayo kule viki eziningi, you know. And I think out of all do we start, I wanted to go overseas because that's like really hard.
PDD.
Yeah, and then I was calling my baby oil. What's his team? Johnson and Johnson. What if you're implicated? It's a said what if. Allegedly.
But question, ne? It's
I wonder
relating
if
to
you
this PDD saga thing in my bob, ne? Do you think when the industry take away and they just take all the shit that you were doing and they crucify you, so for example, R. Kelly, they knew long before Ayat Tronkong Hore, this is the shit that he does. But when they were tired with him, then they were about, oh fuck.
I don't think tired. Tired is a terrible word to use.
I was about to say that I don't think they're tired. They might have pissed someone
So
high up.
So
And
you
they're
know,
like, when you think, you forget that we made you.
Yeah, we're power.
You forget that we made you.
But if Okashaba, all of them
But
meet
you
the
see-
same
yes.
fate.
And
if they
Lenampana-
don't die, then by Tronko. So they all of them be.
But this is revealing
must have-
something that you might be missing as well. Is that everyone in the game has skeletons in their closet. If you piss off the wrong person, or if the price is high enough for a bidder,
Sometimes you don't have skeletons. And I'll make an example with Kanye West, right? Kanye West, obviously, he pissed off the Jews. And we know who the Jews, they
man.
run the things, right? They don't have anything on him. The only thing that they could do to him is to take things away from him. Adidas pulled out and he stopped being a billionaire immediately. Adidas pulled out. And then they had to portray him as a madman. That's the only thing. That's because he probably doesn't have any skeletons, right? But if you've been doing weird shit, yes, they're going to let you do it because they can squash it. For an example, I'm sure people knew in the industry, I go USA, oh, this nigga does this. Everyone knew because he probably invited all the celebrities. Doesn't even matter whether you're a singer, an actor, it doesn't matter. So everyone knew, oh, this nigga does this. And then he pissed off someone because he probably thought, oh, you know what, I'm him. No one can touch me.
But do you think, like, Kanye, I think they all have skeletons. Because I don't think they will let you in if they don't have anything against you.
So, you know, Lynn Namfana, like just to touch on what you're saying, like I think I'm also thinking in the lines that you're thinking. To say, I also thought of it, to say, it seems like a lot of artists, whenever they, and I would also feel like whenever they're tired of you, or it's either tired of you, or when
You're no longer useful.
I don't even think it's useful because the artists that they attack are artists that are very relevant, are artists that are doing the most. I mean, you take R. Kelly for instance. I mean, I don't think anybody would really get bored of R. Kelly.
No,
You know
so what I mean,
but-
what is you are useful to them dead or in prison than you are alive.
Oh,
Same
okay,
as Biggie
okay,
Park,
okay.
but Violet at their peak. But
Yeah.
apparently, PDD when he was orchestrating their hits, allegedly,
allegedly,
Yeah.
baby.
yeah, allegedly. Hana orchestrated Hitabo, and he did say, "This man, he's how can I say? He's worth more to me dead than he is alive."
Then he is alive, yeah. So then I'm seeing a pattern. And this pattern is that whenever you are either too big or you are on the other side of being big, then they want to squash you. I mean, you mentioned R. Kelly. I'm going to mention Michael Jackson. The same thing I think is happening. And funny is that they attack you car, and this is what I also think, you know, it might not be true, but they attack you car what the public will see as awful, you know. It's either they go rape or they go child molester. And I think that's what they benefit. So Linna, to be honest, I think a lot of these artists...
They do character assassination before.
Yeah. And coming back to what you also said, to say, I think when they get you in the industry, they want to make you do something. They make you do something that will get you, that they're able to use against you in future.
Yeah.
It's like even if you were not a dirty cat, but they'll make you do something dirty so that in future they'll be like,
I don't think so. I don't think
Let me show you. Let me paint a vivid picture to help all of you guys. I seen an example. We're gonna use me as an example right now. Okay, so I'm gonna use myself as an example right now. Everything I'm doing the exact same way, every single thing about me, right? Now look at who I am right now and the trajectory at which, if God's mercy still continues to prevail in the manner in which it is, how my life could change in the next, let's just say, month or in the next 2 weeks. You understand? You need to understand that during this journey and before this journey, there's been a current still. There just hasn't been a demand for her. But in the moment that there is, and you must listen to me carefully, in the moment that there is a demand for Karen, someone says to me, and for lack of a better word, let's say the CEO of GSL says to me, okay, so remember the times where you were unknown and I believed in you and I saw a vision, right? And I fed you, I took care of you when none of them wanted you. Now look, I want you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because now it's payback, right? And I say, nah, fuck you. I ain't finna do that. GSL has been there for me even before I became someone. So there are things that you might know about me that at that point, if I don't surrender and give you what I want, what you want from me, I stand the chance to lose pivotal things that at that point you could have known about me, not because at that point it was because of an industry game or because it was just a genuine thing. And that's exactly what I want you guys to know. Majority of these connections start off as genuine. And then that's why it's very hard to mix your fame and friendships, because once you do and the other one wants something from you and you can't supply them, then they dig into your personal bank to get you to do things.
I think you might be onto something.
You have a point.
I think you know, it's very easy to build a narrative. It is very easy to build a narrative because I can compile something that you usually say jokingly and then build a narrative from that thing.
And it's credible.
On video, by the
it's
way.
credible because you know this person.
And it's because I know you.
The biggest misconception people have about the media, the industry, whether in America or overseas, people chill with each other. We just don't post each other, but we're always in each other's circles. There are people that they don't even follow each other on social media as celebrities, but they hang. And these people do things in front of each other. We're friends with friends of, and these boo, and people just forget the fact that celebrities are actual real people too. So when they chill, babu, antana, usfiso izolo, unjobuka khiso a propose unatasha, umhlabile izolo. These are things we talk about, you know what I mean? And then when you get to certain parts, this is the things that they use to manipulate you. So it's not a thing of I value too bad. It's just that yakulunya and I'm a file. And they are never wrong. They can do a lot of things, but what the files never wrong.
Yeah, it's easy to.
So the sources are always
Never
credible.
wrong. Saying something
It's
else.
easy
Why is
to
it so
build a
dirty,
narrative.
man, this game, Joe?
It's like politics.
It's the times we live in, dog.
It's also like politics.
But like we can all be famous, kind of Q1. Why?
It's not about being famous. You also dig deeper. We are all famous, but if I want to get the GSL gig, you want the GSL gig, may the best man win. So it's either I'm gonna go screw the CEO, you know what I mean? Or I'm gonna use, if you're privileged to have money at the point, I'm gonna use my dad's political affiliation to it's just how it works. If you want something bad enough, you use everything that you have.
Sometimes you have fouls on your competition.
So
You
it's a
release
thing
the
of
fouls.
because when I grew up, dude, I used to go for auditions and I would see someone's audition be so spot on while ours we just grasping at straws and we didn't understand. You realize with these girls, would do everything they need to know what it's like on the inside to make sure that they give a good thing. You understand what I mean? And at the end of the day, inside in the game, what the general public has to say doesn't really matter. It's about what's going on the inside, and that is the truth. It's like any other household. It's got its house rules. It's got the way. If you roll how they roll inside, you win. So anyone can do what they want to say, but you're in. You understand? But also, you being in has its repercussions because it's like a chappies thing. My pelo shukela. Danko.
So manje, how do you guys think such a person can get so much power? Or what an individual getting so much power?
Well, from what they've been saying is that, so he started hosting these parties, right, back in the 90s. And he would drag these people. For
You
an
would know
example,
you were probably a security
he
guard
would-
by then.
Yeah, say that.
So for him to gain the power that he has, he got the files on the bigger people first.
On the?
On the bigger people first. For an example, the executives of these networks, channels, the execs of whatever. And then he got the smaller, the up and comings. So for an example, you're an up and coming and then he likes you. You look sexy to him, of course. You have to for him to invite you.
Doubt it. Doubt
And
it.
about superpower, why you look sexy for him?
The
dog?
fuck, bro. But anyway, yeah. But I hear what you're saying. but
So hold on.
Yeah.
Let me finish this now.
Let me cook.
So after seeing that, for an example, you are a black coffee, you look like a coffee, right? To Diddy.
So what you
Shit.
saying, Kofi?
Yeah, bro, say allegedly because this
Shit.
might go south real quickly. Just say alleged, dog. What the hell are
No,
you saying?
I'm not. I was making an example. I was not saying him specifically.
Yeah,
you were saying
okay.
duck
Just say
dindi.
alleged.
Okay, you are a meat meat.
You're a duck dindi.
You are a meat meat.
Yeah.
Ne?
You're going from bad to worse.
I know you know what meek means, dog.
Mina.
Like weak and shit.
Like like jelly.
Yeah.
Then why the fuck is he calling himself that?
I could see.
Anyway, so you are young and up and coming, right? And he sees you. And when he sees you, he's gonna be like, listen,
Like jelly talk. I'm picturing him beating the item making jelly.
Jelly. Kuwera ntwana.
so he sees you, ne? And then he promises you, first he contacts you, and you're like, fuck, it's P. Diddy. I mean, this is an exec. It's been a highest hip hop, whatever, paid Forbes, whatever, for so long, right? And then he promises you things that he's gonna do this for you, do this shit, right? If you do it, he's definitely gonna deliver on his promise because he's got files on that guy. He's like, listen, I've got this kid, and I need you to do this for this kid. Aye. Listen, I'm gonna release those files.
Sometimes he doesn't even have to deliver. How to know so to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Hurry, I
He
can
definitely
video
can.
and not to know. So
But
don't
remember,
enjoy.
you need to come back and you're gonna ghost him because he doesn't do it once. So you need to come back to the next party. So he's gonna deliver. And then when he delivers, he tells that guy that he has files on. That listen, I've got files on you. By the way, he also has files on this young and up and coming. So he's got files on everyone. That is why he's able to demand things
and
and
it's
they
apparent
deliver.
that when he got arrested, I think was it the week before,
The week before.
Monday, when he got arrested, probably like 5 CEOs of prestigious companies they started resigning, or execs and they started resigning
You
from
have
those
to.
companies because they're like, fuck, it's over. Because when they raided his home, they got tapes of some of the shit that was happening at his home.
It goes back.
They've
It
got
actually
everything.
goes back to what you said. Like what Kakiz is saying now. To say some CEOs actually resigned. It goes back to what you said. To say you cannot be a billionaire and not necessarily have done something
Crazy shit.
crazy
Shady.
in turn.
And you know, the other thing is that, fuck, what did I want to say?
We
Mara,
on the floor.
yeah, Mara, you know, fine.
I want to say something. Shit.
On the floor.
I think.
But now, who do you think is gonna take his throne now? Since he's essentially been quote unquote
Jay-Z.
dethroned. Apparently,
But you
Jay-Z
know,
Vale is
before-
gunning for it.
Before you go there,
But also
man,
50 seems to be gunning for it as well.
And
Because
who hardly 50 Cent didn't
Yeah.
50 Cent for the longest of time he's been gunning because no,
He's
but
probably
that
the only
documentary Netflix. No, I get it. Jay-Z, P. Diddy, they're like, how can I say, partners in crime. They're right in the same lane or in the same car.
Even though you don't see them together.
Yeah, but 50 Cent is like in the opposition. So he's like
He's
an
against
enemy.
this shit.
Not against it.
No,
It's
he
just
is
against
against
P. Diddy.
Nah, but he's
but
against anything that is against like being a man.
Nah, bro.
Being a man,
No, like he's against anything that is against being a man.
Not really, bro.
What do you mean, my
Because
nigga?
P.
Can
Diddy,
you
if you really look at P.
can you
Diddy,
just expand on that one?
P. Diddy, he on
Awungayisho
his
ngesilungu
throne.
sakho se-private school, isho
Just
ngesilungu.
expand, my nigga.
This is not because he didn't want to sound like he's
Okay.
even though he is
But
Okay.
transphobic and stuff.
Even though I've never seen
Jokes,
him
jokes.
like that
Sorry.
or saying something
he's
along
not
those lines.
homophobic.
He's not, guys.
Because remember, even
Just don't
he's
touch him on the
openly
bums if you're a
said
guy.
so P. Diddy has tried, like, not only asking him out, but buying him clothes,
Oh, yes,
making
I remember.
advancements and all that shit.
Exactly.
I remember
But
him
P.
saying that.
like he's gone to everyone.
And then Kisha Bilef interview
tried
about
everyone,
what-
dog.
you wanted to buy 50
Tried
cents
everyone for
clothes.
money.
He's like, yeah.
No, to bring them to the parties.
But it's a power thing. Like
It is
I
a
don't
power
even think there's interest. Like you mentioned, he's attracted. He's not attracted to most of the victims.
And he's Diddy.
It's
He
a
can
power
get
thing
anyone.
to say, and it's happening
big,
very much in our country too. To say it's a power thing, And I'm sorry to say, but it's happening in the media industry as well in our country.
Oh,
you
no,
know?
Supan.
No, Sekecho, like
So what about
no.
Alright, okay. Sharp. Watch on the million views. They
But
need
I'm
to It's fine, dog.
But it's happening
It's
so
happening in the media. Hey, alala. Watch us. Karen has not shop for nothing. Bamu fedit. Bamu fedit. Shontana.
But it's very much
happening in the
In the media. Ayagutela.
Look up Diddy vibes. The Diddy vibes on each other. Really, LSG Uri. He finds you attractive. But no, it's like, when it's in the media, super Karen. Hey, my face.
Plele batho diphiri tsa hao ba emele gore ka re wa pop but in the media industry nazo dingmangele nayo ke aksenani
shit.
But for you to be in opposition, who just like 50, you're gonna have to build yourself first because you can't go.
But he's already
against-
built, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he's able to be an op now.
Yeah.
He definitely wasn't gonna be an op on his come
Back
out.
then, yeah.
But
True.
50 has always been upfront, to be quite frank. He's never shied
he's
away from a
fearless.
fight. Because even Liam, Jay-Z, but if you look at all his beefs, he never went for small fries. Because even Lana Latali, it was when he was up and coming, but Jahul was already
And
big.
Fana, he ended that nigga's
Let's come
career.
back home, guys.
Nah,
but
but then-
to go back onto a P. Diddy, I don't think he's really spoken about the evil deeds and him being upfront against it. He just wants that throne.
He wants the throne, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's come back home. Let's come back because we haven't even touched
He
on
can't
South
get
Africa.
it though. Jay-Z's gonna have it.
But if he also comes to
Jay-Z will have it because of P. Diddy.
Yeah. If the faster Jay-Z also come out
He's
because
going
of P.
down
Diddy.
with him.
Because they're in the same crew. I'll check. They're in the same crew.
Alright. Hey,
Because
Wait, Bonnie, did you see that video where
Oh, the Shay
Where-
hey, Luna Triple K, K Clark's Clan.
Eh, mamamela. Ubone
You see that
Asha hana
video?
bua ka ntho P. Diddy. Ko de Shay podcast. Abu are in chat game who by 3. The one who seems to be the forefront of it keep be.
Beyonce and Beyonce.
Yeah, because you pull up.
Allegedly. Haruna
No,
chale.
it was on the podcast though.
Hey, mara allegedly.
Okay, alleged.
Hey, ara tsebe tsa
Cause-
suiwa
cause-
jwang. Hey.
Because Asha, just like with Justin Bieber and whatnot, Otswa Matsong a P. Diddy.
do you think he's also a victim?
He
Yeah.
is,
Ma-
definitely.
He
Asha.
is.
So that means B2K is victims too.
All of them, bruh.
All of them, bro.
Bring it back to South Africa, guys. Please, can we stop this?
Because there was a time Babuaka Justin Bieber shame that man is traumatized beyond
Yo,
fucking
man.
words.
Kiss
Because
on the back,
Barilla,
dog.
he would just out of nowhere just upload me coding and burst out in tears and
Yo, kisono kapiwa dog.
I feel out of the victims thing at that more. Because he was like Boma 13
I
or
love
so.
Instead of crash out.
No, he was like 15,
Like-
14.
Yeah.
So he's still your crush?
I love Justin Bieber till the death of me.
Shame, man.
Dog.
You're
Because
such a good
Bobby
person.
Meal, you can say they
Like,
went
after
in.
everything he's gone
Yeah,
through.
No,
bao
he-
ne ba batla fame bao.
Yeah.
But
Bao ne ba
demanded.
batla fame.
He
O le
still
na le
like it.
monyane, dog.
Dog.
O le na le
That's when Luna
monyane.
la
You're still
muhlangano.
young. Okay.
Say that again. Arkaroni is such a good person. After everything that happened to Justin to demand him, you still love him. How shame you're such a good. Like what the hell?
Not like he is. I mean, she is. But you think to yourself, bro,
I don't.
like, okay, now that's how I view it. To say, there's nothing that can demand a gent.
You was a child, dog.
But I'm just saying, bro. Child or not, bro. Like, even if, okay, fine, he was a child at the time. But you must remember, it didn't end when he was a child. It continued. On top, it continued into his adulthood phase.
But I think there's such things as grooming.
Yeah, but hey, dog. Okay, what I was saying is that there's nothing that's going to demand a gent more than being
You're not coming back, guys. Don't.
Being hit.
I'm
You need to
wrapping
move
up
past.
from what he's saying.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just trying to
being made a bitch, practically.
look, dog. He probably went back because this nigga had files on him.
I don't want to like say being hit in the ass and all that shit. There's just being made a bitch. I'm
He
trying to
probably
look for a
went
better
back
word.
because this guy had files on him while he was still young. So he was like, listen, come back here because I'm gonna release these things.
No, it's not.
That's-
Sometimes it's not that. It's a thing of.
Yeah, like I don't even think it's like a scare tactic. I don't think he would
I'm telling
he would
you.
do a scare tactic.
Oh, what am I gonna
This
go?
nigga
Bruh.
has files, dog.
So,
Bro,
So we're not saying
when
files are new.
you fall off somebody's paycheck.
But it's also those people that can block you. You'll never
Exactly. There's a lot of people that have been blocked. Ntwane Empire.
You know what they did
You know
to little
this
mama?
kid, yeah, Empire. What's his name again? That kid, yeah, Empire.
Ray, something.
That
Ray.
guy that used to rap. He's literally fallen off.
I don't even know him.
And he was apparently like
the yellow bone boy.
he used to rap, yeah.
No, not
like
the main, not the
main
one who acted as a gay person.
No, not the
oh,
the
last
other
born.
one. Yeah, the last one, like the
Hakeem.
main
Yeah,
rapper.
Hakeem.
Yes, Hakeem, yes. You know what? He
fell off.
fell off entirely. And he was doing something outside of Empire. Not rapper, like in real life.
But
type
then
of thing.
apparently PDD.
And he was under PDD's arm as well.
No, then
Oh,
apparently
PDD's wing.
but busy.
Exactly.
Along with Will Smith's son.
Jaden.
Jaden.
Ooh, Kwafela, man,
But there
Leonard
was a
Will
point Jaden Ari wants to cut off his penis. He was on drugs and all that shit. Apparently Jada's Picken Smith and Will Smith bam icy so pitied.
Smith. Ooh, Kwafela.
Okay, coming back to South Africa. Look, allegedly, there's a lot that's going on in our country. We're gonna start with shout out to Tyler. She's leading the summer nominations, like 5 nominations, right? Under her belt. We're just gonna burst past that because I feel like there's more things that need our time, so we can thoroughly discuss. I feel like one of the hottest topics. Upas to Hambi.
Hey, angazi ntwana yazi.
One touch phone ka pasta. Amarinina yini. Halina alibona bathu. Lena le show.
Hey,
off.
mfana bazokuhlaza. Abantu bala eMzansi,
Because
dog.
how are you doing?
How are you doing that? And I saw
I don't know
a
what
clip.
happened, Kapasta.
Gore ba mo nketse phone da
Ba
go
patetse
club.
phone ya
Mshayele
hae.
two finger ko tlapo.
Babi na mnike na pop.
Hayi le yena.
Mshayele ka two finger dog.
So
That's
Pastor
what I'm
ile social
saying.
media go batla phone yae.
No,
O
at
tla
the
yang a sena
club.
phone, chum.
So there's a clip at the class, same club, ne? So he realized that his phone is gone, and then he took the mic. He started by saying, "If you have my iPhone 12, you are a pussy." That's what. If you took my iPhone 12, you're a pussy. And then he came back, so he probably realized, oh, okay, I can't say that.
I need it. I need it.
Listen, if you bring it back, I'm gonna give you $5,000.
$5,000. That's a lot of money, bro. What the
which
fuck
is
is on that phone?
90,000 rands.
What
For
the hell is
iPhone
on
12?
that phone?
Yeah. You can imagine the stuff that is in there, dog. It's worth more.
PTD vids and shit.
Yeah,
It's worth
that's what I was
more.
also going to think. To say,
But
I'm
he
sure-
started by
I'm sure it's
saying,
the content thing,
if you took the iPhone 12, you're a pussy.
the Paraka Pama thing, you know.
And there's another clip, Shem. He was getting inspiration while the piano song was playing at the club. There's a video where he's rapping to a phone. Anat is recording him, and he's busy rapping the whole time there. I think maybe an idea came to him while he's in the club, and he was recording. Anati number record. I get Anati ki producer.
Legit. And I think in checking.
And I think a big dog.
Fuck. Because la Busta Rhymes nali here, nati nali thing mas.
Dog, we speak about Busta Rhymes. Kantu, who are you speaking to? Who are you speaking about?
Halibu. Kinala buaga Busta 929.
Oh, fuck. No, askis. Ribuaga pasta rhymes.
Salang, dog.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Shit, dog.
Okay,
Akikuta buwali ka ba piano kaya fuck. Ke Busta 929.
Senator change our topic. It's sad. It's sad.
You know what they say in Germany too?
If you didn't say that, we were running with this thing. Oh my God, I can't believe
And
this.
it's like a class. I can't buaga
Wow. Bro. Come back home, boy.
Salang, dog.
Come back home, bro.
Man, why would Busta 99 offer $5,000?
Akit, dog.
Why would he say if you took my iPhone 12, you're a
Because that's
pussy?
like 100,000 rands. I ain't got guy.
No, he does have. No, he does have.
For an iPhone,
He's-
dog. What I'm saying, it's
Oh,
equivalent
okay.
to buying a new one.
But the
Yeah,
Busta can buy a new one, Busta Rhymes.
Yeah,
can-
but with him, there's probably something on that phone, right?
Pity vibes. But yeah, but apparently no, Ari, he loved this demo South Africa. Ari doesn't even know why they took so
Mfana,
long
he could.
for us to bring
he
him
called
here.
it
He wants
home.
to come back soon.
There, go, delicious. Delicious.
I got Diddy's delicious. What are something? Ah!
Anyone I'm fine of singing, man.
Oh, pear squinch. Pear squinch.
I think you want to singing. You're boiling lately, Tuana. Why are you boiling so much?
dog.
This guy's boiling lately,
Wah.
dog. I want to know.
So there he was saying, go DSTV delicious. He was saying, oh, I'm happy to be home. You know how Americans are.
Yeah.
They call Africa their home. I'm happy to be home. What. But I think he enjoyed staying here
I
because
did. The
if
videos
he
are
left,
so-
he probably left on Friday or something.
The videos are so, bruh. I was enjoying.
He went
himself.
everywhere, dog. He went to Kabza's Pianohub. He went to Heavy K's house. He there was a time where he was linking up Libo Black Coffee and shit.
He went
Yeah,
into
but
the highlights. Abadala mapiano.
Bruh. That shit. I thought that was
When he was doing
ridiculous.
the shooting thing, that was
That was
That's what he knows, though.
Man, I can dance hall.
Coach, when I shot out at the crank.
He is it the first time he comes here?
No, like to our podcast.
Oh, you must be specific.
I know.
I think we need to be specific on this podcast because clearly, relax,
You must be specific.
go na le ramatiki on this podcast. Wana tloga go le sira papa.
What's Dragon, Tuana? The name itself will fuck you over, my man. Now imagine when he's here.
All right, so moving right along, because it's guys, let me tell you something. You will think you're good at steering until you have to steer GSL. It is difficult. It is difficult. Okay, but anyway, we are talking about actually. Should I be controversial?
You must not forget the mic.
There's this other nigga.
Don't
Wait.
be. Please don't.
Okay, sorry, I was about to
Don't.
name drop.
No.
Anyway, Itumeleng says Nota and stuff. 31st of September. So,
Hey, Itumeleng. Who's Itumeleng?
the OTV girl, the chubby girl, the one who said she got 56 cents from
Oh.
Westa. In the morning the other day on Twitter, she said on the 5th of September 2024, Nota uitlatletse ko yena. And then Nota tweetile gore, guys, don't do anything that will make her feel bad and harm her. Be kind to her. You know, don't say anything that will make my victim to kill herself.
Is this after she announced?
What's it? Did she really say SA? That's crazy.
Check it Twitter right now. It's hot news now.
When did she say this?
Saturday.
Last week.
Saturday.
Fuck me.
The 5th of September, 25th.
5th of September.
So-
but she only came out with it Saturday, the 29th of September. It's hot cakes on Saturday, the 29th of September. It was hot.
What
What
trend? Probably it's trending because of the same reason.
makes
Not
sense.
So Nota literally just came out with a statement. It's like, guys, be nice to her. And then everybody is just, I think Musa Kaula broke the news, right? Because she said it, and then Musa Kaula said, and then people say, so it's kind of, gale, because people are saying she's lying. And other people are saying, wena Nota nalilita ba wena. And then Nota just came out with a statement saying, guys, Shem, my victim.
But I
is
find
gonna
such
come."
things to be sad, hey? Because if it's true and people, excuse me,
Brush it off.
and brush it off, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because that means he's getting away with it and she's being demonized for it. But if she's
In
lying,
the same breath, then
the
if
same
she's
thing
lying,
is also happening to Nota.
yeah.
He's being
On the
demonized
contrary,
for it.
now it's
and
that thing,
she's
yeah.
being,
taken care of, like to be like, oh my
Sure.
God, so sorry, how can he be such a devil, and type of thing. Ish.
You know-
And I don't know. To be honest with you, I never associated Nota to be anything of that nature.
I was about to add on that.
said
Well, I was
another
about to say the same thing to what you say, right?
Oh. I say no.
Which one?
Can I get?
Which one?
So when did we tell you? I don't movie and stuff. So anyway,
So yeah.
You know what what I wanted to say is that I've listened to Nota for years now.
kita say na wele na. Ken,
It's him.
kupotso mu.
Nah, fuck him. You know, I've listened to Nota for so long, ne? Mfana, and I know I'm gonna sound like I don't believe the girl, ne? But one thing I do know about that nigga is that he rambles. He's gonna talk down on people. He's gonna take credit on things that he probably didn't do. He's gonna talk about music. He's gonna bring the files of people. But I've never seen him or hear him talking about a girl and how sexy the girl is.
You know, it goes back to what I said earlier
Yeah.
on.
Which for I'll make an example with your I'll make an example with Java. Same thing with Java when that allegation came out. I've never seen or heard
Yeah.
Java speaking something along those lines.
Besides
And
speaking,
then
you look at a
let me
person's
bring
character. You
let
don't
me-
have to speak about women in order for you to be associated with like bad character.
I know,
I'm taught.
but let me
So I don't
bring
want
in-
I don't want it to sound like because they've not spoken about women, it means they're clean and
I know,
would not
that's why I
necessarily-
said I'm
nothing
probably gonna
waka
sound-
character to say just looking at him how he just carries himself. He tends to sound loony bin. Why? Because I just feel like Nota has got a lot of conspiracy theories, and not even theories, but it's more like he's got a lot of things that he knows that are true, that are of larger statuses, if I may put it, on Twitter, or larger figures, you know, in the industry. So
What
it
do you
goes
mean?
back to what I've, huh?
What do you mean? Like the his associations and stuff.
His associations, Mara, he's got files on people. From what I've
And he
I've
probably
picked
is-
up about Nota,
Yeah.
he's got files.
Do you think it's short for Nota?
No,
I mean, it's just it's just
but
a
he's got
nickname.
files on people. He's got like heavy duty files on people. And when I said it goes back to what I had said earlier on to say it might just be another power strategy. Because remember what I said earlier on, I was like, the whole industry on in the US, they are making, or what they normally do is that they will cut you by crying rape or crying something that is so sensitive that everybody's going to look at you and they'll be like, you're a fucking devil or you're a fucking demon.
Like a bully.
So it could also just be another power movement
By
on
who?
Nota.
Or on Nota.
Yeah, on Nota, yeah. On Nota to say, vamos squash her by this rape allegation. It could be. Like, it also goes, I'm also going to say what you're saying, to say, I don't want to immediately say he did not do it, but at the same time, I'm not going to say he did it. And I don't want to sound like I'm saying that the girl is not, is lying.
Let me push back a
It
bit.
could be another power strategy where somebody's bigger and they're just trying to shut him up.
Let me push back a bit on that, ne? Firstly, Nota, he thinks he's big, but he's not that big, ne? Secondly, let me say this.
I'm gonna contest that. I
Okay.
would contest that. But
Okay.
anyway, yeah.
No, it's fine. You can. That's my first thing. The second thing is the possibility of someone using the girl to get back at Nota. For me, the chances are very small, and I'll tell you why. The girl is famous, very famous. The girl used to be on Rhythm City each and every single day. She's big. She's an actress and she's big. Né? The singing part of it where she was singing My Babu, Conquesta and whatever, we didn't even know that she can sing. We just found out now.
But you must remember.
But
Okay.
what I'm trying to say to you is the people, when you say that someone probably might have used her to get back at him, for me, the chances are very small because she needed to think about her bag first. How is this going to affect my bag? For an example, she was risking the thing that happened to Lady Zamar.
But you
Because
must remember,
she's dealing with the bigger person.
they're not gonna go for a normal person in the streets that is not known. That'll be quickly discredited to be like, she's lying. They're obviously gonna want to be like, hey, we want a person who is relevant,
person needs to
who is
agree as
large, who is big. Yeah, it's true. But you must remember, there's money involved in this shit. If I'm gonna say, look, dude, go and cry rape, I'll give you fucking 5 million right
Vanna,
now.
not everyone is gonna do it.
I'm just saying,
The thing is gonna stick with her,
my man, money.
my man.
Everybody has a price.
No one is
Hi,
willing.
wena,
Everybody fucking
And
has a
not
price.
not
man.
everyone is willing to
No, I'm
take
telling
it.
you, bro.
Naskankenya.
Everybody
Kere, naskankenya.
has a price.
Kere naskankenya.
Now go get your
Everybody give you a man.
No se quicho. Mara. Lesejo. Everybody has a price.
Everybody.
My man, like we can carry man.
Everybody give you a man.
Ah, Diddy.
Private school in about everybody is a man when. Hey, mshimano tlansili.
Guys,
Hey!
I repeat. Yeah, gotta carry no go. Hey. But honestly, like, come on. Okay, fine. We're not a price, Karen. We're not priced now is infinity.
Priceless.
They'll never, they'll never price.
never afford
But
it.
let me tell you, bro. Everybody else outside of Karen has a price.
How are we looking for time, dog? I want them to finish this episode alone. Me, I'm done.
You done?
I'm nice.
Okay, jump into Chris Breezy.
Oh, him coming. He just wants to see me strip right now, cause it's late. Babe, he just wanna see me. Hey, take your time with it. He's coming to South Africa, all right now, cause it's the dog. You know what I wish? Let me tell you this. I realized anything I say with these boys comes to fruition. I hope when he comes to South Africa, I'm signed with the radio station, and that's the radio station
Yep,
is endorsing the concert, so that I can be like, "What's up, man? Yeah, it's just another day. We rocking." Oh, what? No one wants to go look at Twitter. Some chick. Say it, please. It's gonna be funny. if you say it.
Go for it.
So they
That
break the
girl is
news.
crazy.
They break the news. Because our otaba organizers talk sa di febe ko pa mpatla tlanto. Our organizers talk sa di.
I know about that Chris Breezy.
Bruh.
Are my man.
And he seems energetic, that man.
Organizers talk.
He seems energetic.
He does. He really
But,
does.
nah, you fucking
He's still
see
got
how he
cherry
dances.
knees.
Mfana, you can tell by the way he dances on the stage.
Dog.
Wacabanga ole.
Mfana, you can
Fuck,
tell.
Man, Linda just got,
generations or some shit.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
And remember, during the Mabala Noise era, he used to travel here a lot. He used to
Oh
host
yes,
it. Yeah.
I remember
So, like,
Mabala
Chris
Noise
Brown
actually
at first-
hosted him.
Chris Brown used to be like around 4 or 5 years ago. He used to be a heavy frequenter, most South Africa, like heavy frequent. Like it used to be a thing. Chris Brown every year or two, he has a concert here. Like he's one of the only American people who've never looked down on South Africa. He's genuinely always from his prime. How
I fuck with Chris Breezy, man.
And just to add on this, man.
Kiss.
In case,
What are you saying? Start afresh?
yeah, I'm just saying, just to add on this, now.
Stop stuttering, nigga. Stop mumbling your words. Speak with your chest.
No, nebabina kiss.
Yeah, who never work his keys, my boy. But anyway, what I was about to say is that, okay, by the way, just to add on the whole concert thing, I wanted to say I've actually been to one of these concerts, but it was like years back.
No one cares.
I'm just trying to figure out who asked him.
However,
I'm trying to figure out who
However,
asked him.
no, my
he
man,
tried
my
to
man.
flex and it didn't land. Bored. We saw Justin Bieber, but
Aski
nobody has,
South
and nobody cares.
Aski South
Exactly.
doesn't matter. Mamelang,
Sorry, mfethu.
masepalona. But Mamela, Antoine, if Chris Brown gets to see this shit, If Chris Brown gets to see this shit, I'll be your wingman, my man.
How?
Akasema fetsi kafela ntwana otoka somebody order otabale daliena. And I'm offering ntwana.
Your premium services
They're offering ntwana.
that are as similar to his as possible.
You get what I mean?
Understand why Bobby is a 50 factor.
You get what I mean? And in any event, he just might have more money than me. However, we're on the same fucking level in terms of, you know,
In terms
honeys
of?
that might fucking warn us. You get what I mean? So I mean, yeah. Anyway, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Sholantin, I'm fine. Fuck. I don't even get this fucking message across the way I wanted to fucking get it across.
So you pull the same honeys as Chris Breezy, but no, you don't shabe.
Yeah. Nah, man, I was still a baby. I was still young at the time, bro. I was like, I think I was in like grade 7 at the time. I'm just saying, like, I went there.
So-
it was a combination, yeah. A Snoop Dogg came, Chris came, Usher came. You know, there was like a few artists that actually had come at the time.
So let me go back.
I was still young. man.
No, I'm not
Sekicho,
going
Jay.
back. I want to ask the same question he just asked, but in a different way. I'm wrapping up.
We good for time.
Are we wrapping up? Are we over now?
Yeah.
This topic.
This
Chris
topic,
Brown
okay.
Because we still need to talk about Kabza opening a new spot.
So
we need to
he was asking, you pulled the same chicks, but you went to see him, ne? That's what he was asking.
This guy's a dick.
Doc, no.
My man.
This man just wants to say you're a
That's a
groupie.
shitty fucking question.
That's
Like,
not
felt
what
like
I
a
want
groupie
to
when
say.
you asked me the fucking question.
I'm sorry,
Like
Doc,
it was
but
like
LSG is
leading
now
to
leading that
me
way.
coming across as a fucking groupie.
Oh my
You even
God.
heard the way that Karen fucking just answered me.
Oh
You
my
say,
God.
Nobody fucking asked about that shit. Like, guys, I was just saying. You say, it's kind of like Kim Rap, Antoine.
Like, boy.
Kim Rap. Like, I was just highlighting.
Yo, you buy a car. You buy a car, Khwiti. I worked at the dealership before. You eat, I'm a fucking chef. Welcome to I'm a rapper. Welcome to I'm God. Hey.
Yo! That was deep.
Ubaka coffee, I'm a connoisseur. Ubaka whiskey, I'm a connoisseur. Ubaka better the cappuccino.
Barista.
I'm a barista.
Wow.
Fuck me. That's crazy. man.
I'm a construction worker.
No, I'm a
I'm a dog breeder. I'm KG Holmes.
No, what I want to
Unalia daughter? Amen?
I'm a pedophile.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what, man? Let's change this fucking topic. Let's move on to something else. I can't fucking believe. Like, I was expecting to say something nicer than that. Karen. Fucking pedophile. Wow. And she didn't hesitate.
Dog.
Did I stutter? Nigga, did I stutter?
It was at the tip of a tongue.
And you fell right into the trap.
Bro, I fell right in this, bro.
Okay, Kabza. Oh, let's go. Look, the joint looks neat. So he opened up a new place. Yo. And it looks good, man. I think
I
that
Karen utla ubulaya ka ditseo.
Nah.
Yo, Karen is a comedian. dog. You belong on the media.
no, man, that was so unintentional.
Shit.
I'm so sorry, but I said what I said.
And the funny part of it is that it was so quick. It's as if
Whiplash.
you knew what he was saying, what he was going to say, and you knew you had an answer already. That was crazy.
But guys,
Karen thinks I'm a pedophile. It's disturbing.
Okay, let's not go back there.
Very disturbing.
Kabza is
So if I can't get it before.
No, Konka's
further
up in the road.
up the street.
So the same thing.
No.
So do you think that's the reason why Conca closed down?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. He bought the place while it was still Eben Creel.
Pianohub or what?
No, while it was still Eben Creel. Nearly
Yeah,
Eben Creel
Eben
before.
Creel, yeah.
Yes.
What is that place called now?
Pianohub, Soweto. I have a problem with him naming it Pianohub because his stable is Pianohub. Why does he not want to have different names for
Genres.
different industries that he's in?
He knows what he's doing.
I know he knows.
All right. Anyway, let's open up the lines. Kabza, you on the line? Welcome to GSL. Oh, it's a network issue. Continue. We will try and begin in an hour.
So you know, for me, it's a good move. I think when Konka announced that it's closing down. I think that's when the idea of actually renovating the place came to him,
Like, oh,
because he
let's
saw
take
the
it to
gap.
top, let's take it to the
People were no longer coming back, or were no longer coming to Pinville. I mean, there's still PDL there, but you know PDL. Konka itoti
top. Have you been there, Baba?
No, Conquer it was a PDL da and EC later.
And PDL is still PDL. It doesn't have.
Exactly.
I've never been to any of these things. I know nothing. I know the name.
So I
Move up on the
think,
north, okay?
Yeah, she's a North girl.
yeah, she's a North god.
Yes.
So Konka closed, and then he saw a gap. He was like, "Listen, people are no longer coming this side. There's a gap here. Let me go into that gap, because that club looks very
Beautiful.
It looks.
And it looks-
I saw the price
sound
list.
alone
It's
is
not
like
bad,
1.5.
Apparently what?
On the sound of the
I can
club.
believe
No,
that.
people
dog.
said the
Nah,
sound
but
is
it-
good.
Yeah.
but it
I
should,
can
bro.
believe
People that were
dog.
there the day, they said,
And I hope
the
it's
sound
it's
is
like it's
so
built
good.
like soundproof.
surround sound, like like it
Like the
doesn't leak,
walls are soundproof as
doesn't
well.
leak, so that it bounces through the
So
wall.
it doesn't necessarily go out, because you must remember it's a residential area. At the
Yeah,
end
and
of the day.
like ki jarete
Yeah,
like a normal
Charata.
house.
Maybe
It's in
maybe
between
Charata
houses.
too, and then next door kidding.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying.
I think I have an idea, River.
Yeah, just when you
just
enter.
after UJ, where UJ ends.
opposite UJ.
Where UJ ends, yeah.
Sure,
Literally-
Makambawa UJ.
UJ
Yes,
Yamaka
it's on
side,
the other
same
side.
bar.
Lead as the district office, ne?
Yes.
Kistrata say, then how can I come? It's a
Yes.
smaller road. I know. Kila
District
kada.
office
Pele
here.
na babe the sofa te white and
Nearly
shit.
Ebony
Yes.
Green. Yeah,
Okay,
nearly
boy.
Ebony, yeah,
Sure,
right
okay,
up,
tough.
Yeah, it's the same place. So it's in between houses. It must be soundproof, because
It's never been so embarrassing to call myself the young girl from the ghetto, but I'm lost.
And we're speaking about the ghetto, by the way.
I was cutting lost. No signal.
Akhuleka sizwa bangena.
Lost myself like Huiti's morals. But anyway,
And I always have to be like the guinea.
You're catching
or
strays,
pig
dog.
or what is it again?
better
Scapegoat.
strays than STIs.
Scapegoat. Scapegoat is a
So when are we going there?
depends. You'll tell me when you guys want to go.
No, Karen, I celebrate her win.
Okay, well we know
Which
that
one?
it's gonna be a win.
Both.
Oh,
The first one that comes.
I tell which one, my man. She's
The
got
first
many
one.
wins lined up, like cocaine lines.
Eh?
She's got many wins lined up, like
I
cocaine
don't
lines.
get the cocaine. Sharp.
I know Chelo Morepa, dog. That was a bar.
You get what I mean?
Dog.
Don't
these-
buy
And they
heat,
missed
just-
it.
These are my
Nah,
piano fanatics. Don't
they
get
missed
it.
it, dog.
I didn't miss it, but I like a cocaine. With a media, you know, so I hint out cocaine.
Ah,
I think I want to like
I want to piano etsang.
1, 2,
I want to piano etsang batho. And not the tlhaloganye ke ba sama. Okay. Let me get a lesson.
Chilaka. Okay, anyway. Let's do some BTS. Let's just wrap it up and like do our remnants. I forgot the actual term. It's a B what?
W.
There you go. By the way, BTW. Can't keep up. Too many show scripts on my head.
My girl.
Kill us now.
So I think there's some couple of things that we obviously, like, for the sake of time, don't have like the luxury of time for, but it's like very pivotal to touch on. I think I don't want to give the story time, so I'm glad it's a BTW for me. But if any of you feel like they have something to add, great. I'm really not pissed by the fact that Janet Jackson didn't come. I really am not phased.
I think a lot of people forgot about her.
No,
Hey, but they were angry, dog. They were
I think-
angry so much so that DSTV they had to hide comments.
Hide.
Yeah.
From who? From hide it.
I think they
from
were
her.
no. I think
her seeing.
because the announcement came.
Who did they have in the thing? Just got man.
No. Just Scott was already there.
already
so
there.
it was Busta Rhymes and Jason Derulo.
To cover up.
The reason why Busta Rhymes came is because he was a replacement of Janet Jackson. So when they made the announcement, they tagged Busta Rhymes. So because people were saying so mean things, and they were saying mean things about Busta Rhymes, about Jason Derulo. I need to
That's why Papa Tutsi phone. Yeah, but Wakwatini. That's why now it makes sense.
So they had to hide the comments. And
He was.
he's bold.
He got caught up in the
It had
crossfire.
nothing to do with him. So they had to hide the comments because people were saying mean things, and obviously if you go into a country and you think they're gonna appreciate you, the next thing you see those motherfuckers, they're saying bad shit about you. So they had to hide the comments so that he doesn't read all of those things.
Man, on the real, fuck Janet Jackson though.
Nah, that's some bullshit move.
Dog.
Honestly speaking, I feel
You know
like
what, Miss Saka,
I
in
also
the
feel
first
like
place,
it was like
she's
a
not
strategy to try and like get
Not besides relevant. That's total disrespect.
because I don't know. Maybe people have been hearing about her before she wanted to come here, but I think she's also just been very quiet on Todd. So this might have been a
She wants to mourn.
But she's still touring
She's
elsewhere.
currently in it.
yeah. Apparently she's touring elsewhere.
It's not that
She
it's
skipped
not that
us.
Fuck the Africans. Let me go elsewhere.
Sepa
A triple staging a robelo.
ne.
Break a leg is actually.
La zomogolo, haka
Yeah,
roba
it is
loto
good
no
luck.
ka se fole.
Yeah, man.
Break a leg is actually good luck.
And he just like explained it.
Literally. But
No, the pun wasn't intended there. It was the literal meaning, man. No metaphors
I
there.
don't know your best. Elon Musk will say.
Eh?
Mpinchao.
There's a picture of Elon Musk and Ramaphosa. How do you feel?
I haven't dwelled much or read much into that shit.
What do you think about the picture? I'm not saying we.
I think it's something good.
Why?
Elon is one of the most influential people in this world.
But with
And,
Ramaphosa.
and him showing some sort of allegiance to a country he was born in might bringing investments. And him having the power that he has in this world, he may sway investments coming into our way. It wasn't so long ago, the basis points, the drop, petrol to drop. I'm not saying it's due to him, but clearly South Africa is making good moves towards the right direction. So, le maloba hanere plomili your, I'll say sister, because she works in a company where they do like forecasting of how good countries are doing, and she was saying South Africa is moving in the right directions. So Ramaphosa meeting up Elon Musk or vice versa, I find it to be a good move.
My problem with it,
Yes, one of them.
And never say what you are. Elon Musk is a busybody. It's not.
And I feel like some
my
yeah. Siam ene ngiyabonga ukuthi ufuna ukuthi ngiqedelele. Konje yini ukwenza ukuthi
Hayi, le
umuntu
duze.
avakashe. Ma umcela ukuthi avakashe umuntu bayibizana.
umcela ukuthi uvakashe.
Invite. Yini invite ngezulu.
uyamema.
Oh yeah, ukumema. Sizomema la ku podcast Elon Musk uthi enze izinto ze right.
Umthukile lo kayi-3
No, khuleka. Elon sizoyisolva leyo. Sizoyiphuzela leyo sizogida. Sikhuluma nabaphansi zabo khona. Khuleka. Injami lena ongakwadi. Yeah. Buya ekhaya.
What I wanted to say is, Elon Musk, I don't trust him.
That's how we're inviting him.
Akathi fanele uze ekhaya vele sizoyiresolve lento le. Abaningi abakuthani bro amuya.
Now Elon Musk, I cannot trust the dog because he always comments on these things that paint South Africans as xenophobic and
Black South Africans, to be
racist.
specific.
Yes. And for me, if he maybe strikes a deal with the head of the state, which is Ramaphosa in this case, to me, I see him saying, "Hore, listen,
Open the border.
if you do this, or if I give you this,
Are you gonna
then you're
do
going to
this?
have to tell those blacks that from now on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to happen to them, or something that is going to affect them." Because he does not want to reason with what's happening. As soon as he sees something on social media, he's taking Ramaphosa and say, "Listen, speak to your people." The fuck is that, dog?
No, I think Nali.
I'm just glad he's not like
Elon,
in a
Nali
picture.
Kanye.
He doesn't want to reason. See, get it?
Yeah, lona uthi umrapper
Doesn't no angamuzwanga.
Angamzwanga.
Angamuzwanga. Uthi akayenzi? Okay. He didn't get it. Anyway. No, he didn't. He's still trying to figure it out. Look at him.
Don't worry, I got it.
With that being said, I'm not even giving the mic to anyone else. We're gonna wrap up. Do you have anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
Great. You love?
No.
The number you've dialed.
But if I'm saying
Era 404.
Does not exist. I thought she was going to say it's not available.
Dead to me. You're saying, Papa?
no, wrap it up, man.
We're good. Look, I don't need to say anything, man. Same time, same place next week. Things would have changed. We might be billionaires by next week. Maybe gazillionaires, gandrumpaneers. But anyway, he'll still be here. So that's how you know God is good. And
We are
Out of here.
out of here.
I'm going.